fingers crossed. You ready for it? Eyes and ears up here. Okay, we are going to start our math lesson today with the doubles chant. Olivia hasn't done this with us yet, so she's going to learn it. So, it's called the doubles rap. And remember, if you can snap your fingers, snap your fingers. If you can't, just move your arms. Are you ready?
It's the doubles, baby, let's go, let's go. It's the doubles, baby, let's go, let's go. 0 plus 0 equals 0. Oh, 1 plus 1 equals 2. Ooh, 2 plus 2 equals 4. More. 3 plus 3 equals 6. Kids. 4 plus 4 equals 8. That's great. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Again. 6 plus 6 equals 12. That's swell. 7 plus 7 equals 14. Leslie. 8 plus 8 equals 16. What is great. 9 plus 9 equals 18. Jelly bean. 10 plus 10 equals 20. That's plenty. Can I go get my glasses cleaner?
So we talked about, when we did the doubles rap, Keegan, let me know when you're ready, Nathan. Henry, you ready? Henry, are you ready? Thank you. So we talked about how a double is that number again. So if you have 0, you get 0 again. If you have 1, you get 1 again, right? Okay, all right. We are going to move on. We are going to do our cognitive content dictionary. We started the word equation. And remember, I said equation, you said number sentence. So let's do that right. Equation, number sentence. Equation. Nice work. And remember, our TPR, our motion was to do a number and then a sentence. So number sentence for equation. Okay, so I want you to turn and talk with your partner and tell me what you think the meaning is of equation. Go ahead and turn and talk with your partner. What do you think the meaning is of the word equation?
I know what it means. That's what
Daisy, will you show her where the math dimensional check? Thank you.
Wait, I'm going to take it.
Okay, Slant. Make sure you put the stick in the door so you can get back in. Thanks. Okay, so who would like to share with their team talked about what the word equation means? What do you think it means, Rihanna? Number problem? Okay.
Number sentence.
Number sentence? Julia? Number sentence. Nathan, what do you think equation means?
I think it means, like, I think it's forwarding the plus and minus. I don't even know yet.
Okay. Jackson?
I don't have one.
Okay. Laurelyn?
I think it...
Oh, how you had it, Daisy's perfect. Just put the stick in the door and go ahead and go to the bathroom.
I think it
Thank
means
you.
what Julia and Rihanna said.
Okay, so you think it means number sentence. So we're going to go ahead and write down number sentence. Number sentence. And now we are going to use the word number sentence in a sentence. For example, Alexander needs to solve the number sentence. So turn and talk with your partner. See if you can use the word equation. Sorry, we need to use the word equation in number sentence. Alexander needs to solve the equation. See if you can come up with a sentence using the word equation. Turn and talk with your partner. Turn and talk with your partner. Taj, turn and talk with Jackson, please.
Number sentence.
So you're coming up with a sentence using the word equation.
I just really want to
Just leave it, it's fine.
figure out
Okay, Slant, eyes up here. Who would like to share their sentence? Nathan, what was, oh wait, till everybody's quiet. Matt, we're going to wait. Okay, nice and loud for me, Nathan. What's your sentence?
My sentence is, I gave Keegan homework with equations.
I gave Keegan homework with equations. That's a great one. Who has another one? Laurelyn. Nice and loud, please.
I gave Charlie homework with equations.
I gave Charlie homework with equations. Natalie, do you have a different one?
I got an equation.
I got an equation. Khalil.
Lily and me both got an equation.
Lily and I both got an equation. Nice job. Nice work, my friends. Okay, so let's do it one more time. I'm going to say equation, and you're going to say equation, number sentence, equation. Equation. Equation, number sentence, equation. Nice job. Okay, thank you, friends. I'm going to scoot these out of our way for now. Sorry. Okay, Bailey, I need you to pick a spot and stay there, please. Absolutely. Real quick, and then come right back and join us. Okay, fearless day clap once. Fearless day clap twice. Okay, today we are going to learn about, you ready, Xander? Today we are going to learn about adding and subtracting numbers to 12. That's our learning target today. Can you think of a reason, Xander, why learning to add and subtract numbers to 12 might be important? Why would that be an important thing for us to know? I'd like you to turn and talk with your partner. See if you can come up with a reason why adding and subtracting numbers to 12 would be important.
Because to get our brains smarter.
Are you talking to an invisible partner, Bailey?
Yes.
Julie, hurry up. She's talking to invisible people. You need to help her out here.
I keep talking to my
Okay, Tosh, can you turn and talk to Laurelyn, can you turn and talk
to my parents. I know one. I'm talking to my parents.
No, I want you talking to Tosh. Thank you. Wow, I can tell Nathan and Nolan want to earn for lunch today. Nice job, Nathan and Nolan. Okay, slant. Eyes and ears up here. Who would like to raise their hand and share what you and your partner talked about, why adding and subtracting numbers to 12 would be important? Keegan.
Makes you smarter.
Makes you smarter. Daisy.
It can help you with numbers.
It can help you with bigger numbers. That's a great one. Bailey.
It can help you by it can help you by if you're like five. If you're like 5 and you don't know what the number is, you gotta learn it, and that is
I'm videoing my math lesson. Mrs. Hanstra, can I catch you later? Thank you. Okay.
And that's why. But it's just to remember the number.
Awesome. Okay. So those are all very good reasons. Nathan, did you have another one? Okay. I'm going to wait till everybody's quiet though so we can hear you. Nice and loud, Nathan.
I don't know what it means.
Okay. I'm not.
So that, like, on homework or something, if we need to make an equation that equals 12, you know it, like what?
Right. So adding and subtracting numbers is important because we have to do it in real life. We have to do it when we are figuring out how much money something's going to cost at the store and we're adding up amounts. Matt, can you move to a spot where you can pay attention and follow directions quickly, please? Yep. Thank you, sir. And it also helps us, like Daisy said, with bigger numbers. We learn to add and subtract in 1st and 2nd grade, and then we have to learn to multiply and divide, and those things are all related. And so knowing addition and subtraction is incredibly important. Nice job, you guys. So, we are now going to move on to our lesson. We are going to do some adding, subtracting, and some counting together today. Sorry, can you hang in there for me? It's almost lunchtime. Okay. I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. I need all of my friends sitting on the carpet with their eyes and ears up here. Thank you. Okay. We're going to do some adding and subtracting and counting today. And I have some cards I'm going to show you. And the first card that I have has a number on the back. Please don't shout it out. Can you please show me this number with your fingers? With your fingers, can you show me this number? This big number right here. Okay, how many is this? 8. Nice job. Now, I'm going to flip this card over, and I'm going to tell you that there are some black dots underneath one side and some white dots underneath the other. And they total up to 8. When you add them up, it makes 8. So I want you to think in your head, hand your lap please. Thank you. I want you to think in your head what numbers might be under here that would add up to 8. So I'm going to give you I'm going to give you about 5 seconds of think time, and then I want you to turn and talk with your partner and tell them what numbers you think might be under here that add up to 8. Okay, turn and talk with your partner. What numbers might be under here that together would make 8?
5 and 3. 6. 8 more.
Bailey, you need to find a spot where you can see. Okay, Slant. Olivia, can you tell me what numbers you think might be under here that would add up to 8?
6 on that side and 3 on that side.
6 on this side and 3 on this side. So 6 in your head and 3 more. Let's count that up. 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it going to add up to 8?
I know.
Do you think you can fix that? 6 on one side, and what will we need on the other side to get to 8?
I see 6.
2. Very good. Ibrahim, thanks for sitting so respectfully and responsibly.
5 and 3.
5 and 3. How did you come up with the idea that it would be 5 and 3?
Because I count with my hands.
Because you counted with your hands. So you had 5 on one hand and 3 on the other. Anybody have a different answer? Nathan?
4 and 4.
4 and 4 come up to 8. Nice job. Okay, so I'm going to show you one side. Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm going to show you one side of my card.
I know it.
One side. Hang on. Okay, show me this number on your fingers. Nice job. Okay, so if there are 6 dots on this side, I want you to turn and talk with your partner. How many dots do you think are on this side?
To make what? I know.
Okay, Henry, can you turn and talk with your partner, please?
And this is
Charlie's talking with Khalil and Lily.
So there's
turn and talk with Todd.
7, 8. 2.
Slant, what did you guys decide? How many dots do you think are on there? Who can raise a quiet hand and tell me, how do you know? How do you know that there are 2 dots under here? Natalie, how did you?
Because I counted with my fingers.
You counted with your fingers. So tell me exactly what you counted.
Because there was 6, 7.
So you had 6, 7, 8. Nice job. So you had 6 in your head, and you figured to get to 8, there must be 2 underneath there. Nathan.
I can kind of see the dots.
You can kind of see the dots through the side, okay? All right, ready? Are we ready? I'm going to flip it up. Let's see if you're right.
Yeah!
Okay, nicely done. So who can raise a quiet hand and tell me the number sentence or equation for this picture? Julia.
6.
Oh wait, I want it to be quiet so everybody can hear you. I hope we get done in time to go to lunch.
I want to go to lunch.
Every time we stop, it takes minutes away from our lunch. Okay, Julia, nice and loud.
6 plus 8 equals 8.
6 plus 2 equals 8. Nice job. Okay, are you ready? Nolan.
How long is it going to be till lunchtime?
We have about 15 minutes till lunch.
So we're going to do 2 more.
We have a lot to get done. Xander, can you move to a spot where you can sit and listen and follow directions quickly, please? Thank you, sir. Alexander, can you control your body?
Okay.
Thank you. I'm going to show you the back again. What was our total?
8.
8. 8 was our total, okay? And there were 2 dots on this side, right? How many dots are on the other side? 6 dots were on the other side. So we did 6 dots on this side plus 2 dots on the other side equals 8 dots all together. Now, that was a great question, Daisy. Can I do the turnaround fact? What happens if I turn this over like this and I show you this side first?
Turn around fact.
And there's, how many are on this side, everybody? 2. How many are on this side, everybody? 6.
It would be the same
So
thing.
2 dots on this side. What would my equation be going this way? Who can raise a quiet hand and tell me? Nolan, what would be my number sentence or equation for this way? We did 6 plus 2 equals... Right, yes, we're going to do...
It can be 2 and then 6.
2 plus...
Still makes 8.
And it will still make 8. Nice job. Thank you for paying attention. Good math brain. Okay, so 2 plus 6 equals 8. So I'm going to give you a minute of think time. Olivia, up here. I want you to think about what is the same about these 2 sentences. Natalie, what is the same about these 2 number sentences?
Because one of them is 6 plus 2 and then the other is 2 plus 6.
Right. So all we did is flip the order of the numbers, right? Like we've talked about. Mrs. Walker and Mrs. Haney is still the same as Mrs. Haney and Mrs. Walker. We're just flipping them around. Nice job. Okay. Yes, Rihanna.
It has the same number.
It does have the same numbers in it. It has the same parts, 6 and 2, and then our total is 8. Great. All right. Okay, so I'm going to turn this card around and put it this way. And what was our total again? 8. Okay, so if I have 8 dots and I take away these 2, how many dots do I have still
6.
under the card?
6.
6. How do you know, Laurelyn? How do you know that there's 6 under here?
Because if you put 2, you can count.
Okay, so we had a total of 8, and we take away the 2, so there must be 6 left behind. So how am I going to write this equation down, Matt? It's different than these other 2 that we did. How am I going to write down this equation? Julia.
So you have 8, and then you minus 2 that equals 6.
Okay, so this time I'm taking away some, right? So I have 8, I'm going to take away 2, and that's going to leave me with the 6 that is still under this flap. So now what is the same about these 3 number sentences? Laurelyn, what is the same about these 3 number sentences?
They all have 6.
They do all have a 6. Is it in the same spot in all of them?
No.
Nope, but they all have a 6. What else is the same? Rihanna?
They all have the same number.
They all have the same numbers. They all have 6 and 2 and 8, but they're in different places. When we add, the total came at the end. But that's not always true because I could do it the other way. 8 equals 2 plus 6, right? And that would still be okay. But when we do subtraction, we always start with the total. So we had 8 to start with. We took away 2, and now there are 6 left. Nice job. Now what would happen if I did that the other way? I start with my 8, but this time I take away the 6 first.
Same thing.
So what's going to be left over here?
2.
2.
2.
So if I have 8,
6.
if I have all 8 dots, and I take away 6 of them,
Now you're putting
what do we have left?
2.
2. 8 take away 6 equals 2. So what did I just do there? I had 8 take away 2 equals 6. Now I turned it around and did 8 take away 6 equals 2. Now, Daisy, what did I just do?
You changed it, but they're still the same number.
Right, I changed it, but it's still the same numbers. When we add that, we call that a turnaround fact. There's also a math word for that, commutative property. Can you say that with me? Commutative property. So, turnaround fact, is the commutative property. It means, math, that the order doesn't matter. In subtraction, we can take away one part, and then we can take away the other part and flip it over and get two subtraction sentences. These four sentences together, the two addition sentences, the two subtraction sentences, Matt, that use, as Rihanna said, all the same numbers, are called a fact family. Say that with me.
Fact family.
Say it to the ceiling.
Fact family.
Say it to the carpet.
Fact family.
Say it to me.
Fact family.
So, these four sentences together make a fact family. Can you think of a reason why this would be called a fact family? Turn to your partner on the carpet. Talk about why you think this might be called a fact family. Thank you for joining us. Slant! Okay, who would like to share what you talked about with your partner, why this would be called a fact family? Olivia, what did you guys talk about?
They all have the same numbers.
They all have the same numbers, kind of like people in your house, right? Your family has the same people in it. It doesn't matter who sits in which chair in your house, that's still your family. Laurelyn.
Because it all has the numbers.
They all have the same numbers. Very good. They're called a fact family. It has all the same numbers, Nathan, and there's two addition and two subtraction problems to go with the picture. Okay, we're going to try another card. It's going to go a lot faster because you've got it now. It's getting close to lunchtime. Hang in there for me. This time, my total is still what? 8.
But it's the turnaround fact.
But I have different black dots and white dots under here. So turn and talk with your partner what two numbers might be under here to make 8 all together.
3.
Turn and talk to your partner, Lauren. Turn and talk to your partner, Natalie.
He's talking.
I'm only going to give you like 10 seconds. That's fine. I'm going to give you like 10 seconds to figure it out. Okay, ready? Slam. Who would like to share?
One of them are 5.
Okay, don't peek.
I
Okay. All right. Keegan, what do you think?
5 plus 3.
5 plus 3 could be under there. What else, Xander?
You never say 4 plus 4.
4 plus 4, the double fact, like we do on our doubles chart. That could be under there. Lily?
3 plus 3.
3 plus 3 could be under there, except our total's 8. So is 3 and 3 going to work?
No, I meant that's 7. 5.
5 plus 3. Good job. 5 and 3 could be 8. Khalil?
4 and 3 more.
4 and 3 more would be 7. We need to get to 8. So what will we
4.
need? 4 and 4. Double fact. Good job. Okay, ready? I'm going to show you one side. We'll see if your predictions were right. Ready?
Say that was right.
So this side has 5. So friends, what must be on the other side? 3. Who can explain to me, how do you know? How do you know there's 3 on the other side? Ibrahim, nice and loud. How do you know there's 3 on the other side?
Because I already said it.
Okay, but how did you know? I know you had already thought of that combination, but how did you know that 5 and 3 make 8?
Because I count with my finger.
You counted with your fingers. You had 5, and then you counted 3 more, and that made 8. Okay, are you ready? Let's check and see. You're right. Good job. Okay, so who can raise a quiet hand? Alexander, control your body. Who can raise a quiet hand and tell me an equation using these two parts to put them together? What do we call that when we put things together again?
Addition.
Addition. Thank you. So who can tell me an addition sentence to put these two up together? An addition equation. Jackson. So how many on this side, Jackson?
5.
Okay. Plus how many on the other side? Plus 3 equals 8 all together. Okay? Now, what if I wanted to start with this side and add the two parts together? Oh, thank you. Laurelyn, can you raise your hand so I can call you? You ready, Nathan? Laurelyn.
3 plus 5.
3 plus 5
Equals 8.
equals 8. And we call that the commutative property, the turnaround fact. Okay, now I'm going to flip my card over, and we're going to do a subtraction fact. Nathan, having that on is a privilege, so follow directions. Okay, so we have 8 all together, right? Let me show you. We have 8 all together. Daisy, ready? And I'm going to take away one side, like that. So if I have 8 all together, Henry, and I'm going to take away this side, what is my number sentence going to be? Henry, eyes up here. I have 8 all together, and I'm going to take away this side. So I have 8, and I take away what? 3. So what is my equation going to say? 8, take away or minus, yes. How many did I take away? 3. And how many are left? 5. Nice job. Okay, what if I wanted to do it the other way, Lily? What if I had my 8 and I want to take away this side first?
8 minus
5. Good. Equals 3. Nice job. Okay, so now we have another fact family. Read these sentences with me. Are you ready? 5 plus 3 equals 8. 3 plus 5 equals 8. 8 take away 3 equals 5. 8 take away 5 equals 3. And this is a
turnaround fact.
There are some turnaround facts in here, but what did we learn? There's all these equations together called a fact family. Say it with me.
A fact family.
And it has all the same numbers again. Let's see if Rihanna's observation holds. 6, 2, and 8. Does this one have 2, 6, and 8? 8, 2, and 6, 8, 6, and 2. Does it work for this one? 5, 3, and 8? 3, 5, and 8. 8, 3, and 5, 8, 5, and 3. Always the same numbers. It does work, Rihanna. 5, 3, and 8 are in all of these. See that? And 2, 6, and 8 are in all of these. So that's called a fact family. Okay, ready guys? Last part. Yes, Daisy. Okay, I'm covering them up, Nolan, so no peeking.
5.
Right, good job. Okay, this time, my total is what? 6. My total is 6. Okay, so I'm going to be careful this time because Nolan keeps peeking in the side. So 6. Turn and talk with your partner. What 2 numbers could be under here to make the number 6? Hang on, tell your partner first, then you can tell me. Talk to Cleo. Who is the partner? Ooh, I hear some good predictions. Good job, you guys.
5 plus 5.
Nice job. Okay, Stan. Okay, ready? Here we go. Bailey, sit down on your pockets and I'll call on you. Okay, Bailey, what do you think? What 2 numbers do you think could be under here?
6 and 0.
6 and 0. Good prediction.
5 plus 1.
5 plus 1.
5 plus 1.
5 plus 1.
Me?
Yep, what do you think?
3 plus 3.
3 plus 3. It's okay. Did you think that one too?
Just
go like that. Same, same.
5 plus 1 or
5 plus 1 or
6 and 0.
6 and 0. Henry, what do you think are under here?
6 and 0.
6 and 0. Okay, Xander.
Alexander was copying me.
Okay, Xander, please don't copy people. We don't like that.
Alexander.
Yes. Alexander, please don't copy people. Yes, Nathan.
4 and 1.
4 and 1. 4 and 2. Okay, Rihanna?
1 and 5.
1 and 5. Did you have a prediction for our numbers?
Alexander was copying me too.
Okay. All right, here we go. Ready? I'm going to show you one side. 6. So what must be, Nolan, on the other side?
0.
If it makes 6 all together, if my total is 6, what must be on the other side? 0. 0. So wait a minute. Slant, how am I going to write this number sentence or equation for this one? Nathan, nice and loud, please. Oh, sorry, hang on. We'll wait till everybody's quiet.
That's 8. It's not 6. It's 8. 8.
Right, it is 8. Miss Haney messed up. up, didn't she?
We can
Okay, so the total is 8. So this must be 8 plus.
I just realized or 8 minus 0.
Okay, so Nathan, can you tell us the equation for this picture?
8 plus 0.
Okay, Bailey, I need to hear Nathan. 8 plus 0 equals 8.
Or 8 minus 0.
Okay, wait, let's do the turnaround factor, commutative property for addition first. What's the other addition sentence we can do? If I start with this side.
0 plus 8.
Thank you. 0 plus 8 equals 8. Okay, now we can move to the subtraction sentences. I have 8, and I take away 8, and I take away 8. How many does that leave me with? 0. So how do I write that equation, Rihanna?
8 plus
Oh, I'm taking away though. Minus.
0.
How many did I minus?
8.
8 equals 0. And what would be the other fact for this one? How do I do it the other way, Natalie? This time I'm going to take away this side. So 8 take away 0 equals 8. All right, you guys did a great job adding and subtracting numbers to 12. If you're